Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the last match reaction of the season. In today's video, Josh, or Tot, however you want to call me, and I is going to be presenting this live stream with you guys. Hopefully you all are doing well. Big up to the comments, big up to everyone who's in the chat. Big up to Ruben Cornwall who's here. Here's a link to anyone who's on Instagram who does want to join the chat on YouTube. Come check us out. Big up to everyone. Big up to Most Wanted Darius. Hi. Big up to Shout South Stan. Big up to Lolge End. Good to see you all. Ruben Conroy is obviously in the chat as usual, my guy. Thank you so much. Well, look, let's get onto it. Let's get onto it. But before we do, as you guys know, make sure to smash the subscribe button here on Spurs Live. We are trying to grow immensely this season. We have done so well thanks to all of you guys. You guys have pushed us to the limit, and it's been unbelievable. It's been amazing. So and I'm saying, I appreciate it, and I'm saying on the name, and yeah, I'm saying for everyone who is associated with Spurs Live, we all appreciate the support you guys have been showing us the whole season from start to finish, since Brentford all the way till Sheffield United. We really appreciate it. Big up to Cinema. Big up Josh and just found his backline. Van der Ven, Dragusin, Romero, Porro. Dragusin is indeed awesome. Mate, nothing new. We've been saying this throughout the whole season. Let me quickly say hello to a couple of these Instagram people. Big up to T-Rose, come on you Spurs. Will Kumar 10 says Spurs fan from Kenya. Love to see that. Most Wanted Darius says, what do you think yesterday? We're going to get into that. But Darius, go comment it on YouTube so I can actually properly put it up for you. Like I do with all these comments. Come on you Spurs says David. Big up David. Well, look, lads, we have got a lot of assessment to do in today's live stream. I want to assess the back line. I want to talk about a new position for a certain player. And some key signings I think we need to make in the upcoming transfer window. Son's pass for the third goal was KDB level, 100%. 100%. It was incredible. And that's what you get with Heung-min Son. That's the kind of goals you assists you get with Heung-min Son. He's phenomenal at it. Once again, just gonna remind everyone, go subscribe here. It's completely free, and it helps us so much. So big up to yourselves. Big up also to the Twitter people who are live with us right now. Very much appreciate all the support from everyone across all platforms. If you are new, drop a like on this live stream. And yeah, all right, let's get straight into it. So we started off with the lineup as Vicario in goal as usual, Pedro Porro on the right, Van der Ven and Romero. with Romero, Dragusin, and Van der Ven as a left back. We had Bentancur as a 6, but we had Pape and Maddison, 2 midfielders. On the right, we had Brennan Johnson. On the left, we had Son, and up front, well, we had the player I've been saying, maybe we can try him out there, Dejan Kulusevski. I've been saying this. Maybe we can try Dejan Kulusevski up there. And you know what? It was quite good. But what we got to remember is that this Sheffield United team is a championship team. It's a pure championship team. This Sheffield United team is nowhere near a Premier League team. It's nowhere near where Premier League team level should be. Johnson is way overestimated. Yes and no. Yes and no. By the big up to all the chats, big up to Cinema who is commenting and Ruben Cormo who's commenting on the YouTube. We love it. What's happening, says Morel Traore. Well, it's not what's happening. It's right now Tottenham have just secured Europa League. And well, if you think about it in the league, if you look at the Premier League table and you have to assess the Premier League table and be like, all right, well, where based on this level of football that Ange is providing, or what the players are providing for us, where would you say Tottenham deserve to finish? Where? I would say 5th is a very, very solid assessment. 5th, for me, is perfect for where Tottenham should be. I'd obviously love them to be 1st. Let's be realistic. Now, this transfer window is going to take a lot from this Tottenham team. It's going to take a lot from this Tottenham team. We got to understand what departments we want to improve, and what we want to kind of allow it to continue like this. Personally, for me, the centre backs are perfectly fine. Don't see a problem with this at all. I see a big problem in that left back position, especially that Reguilon and Ryan Sessegnon are all going to leave the club, and Ben Davies is looking like he's going to be leaving the club. We got no cover for that left back spot. So we got a lot of improvements to make. Faisal, if it's lagging, then head over to YouTube. Head over to YouTube, mate. But before we continue, I'm just going to get some water. So we'll continue. Just give me a little quick break. Sorry about that, lads. Sorry about that. Sorry, lads. All right. Okay. Sorry, we're back at it. Yeah. I fixed the internet, fixed everything. Everything should be great now. We should be back. Hopefully everyone can view us nicely. There we go. All right. Ruben Cornwell obviously once again says fifth or sixth, but I want top four. Look, I hope that's what we get for next season. I hope we get top four, but do you think we're really going to improve? Do you? Let's be honest. I mean, I think we will. But I'm just interested to know how you guys think we're going to improve. Via what? Like how are we exactly going to improve? So like I said, we started with that formation, but then it was it was like it was like Van de Ven on purposely didn't invert that much, which was really good. It allowed Maddison to just control areas in there. Be up, Josh. Good win, my friend. Yes, mate. Very, very good. And I tell you what, Chelsea, I'm scared of next season. I really am scared of Chelsea next season. I'll be completely honest. All right. Okay. So, sorry, I'm just trying to find where my notes are. Um. Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Yeah. So Van Ven didn't invert as much, which allowed Maddison to dictate play. It allowed Maddison to have more room to maneuver the ball different sides. It allowed Maddison to be more relaxed on the ball just because there wasn't two inverted fullbacks. Bentancur was staying back a lot, which also helped Maddison. I think at times we had our opportunity to kill the game. We did. And well, Kulusevski, unbelievable game he had. Unbelievable game he had. But it's just such a shame that it took us 59 minutes to kill the game in 59 minutes. Like, why 59 minutes? Look, it's Sheffield United. We can't go over the top. But I'll tell you what. Do you guys want to know something? Arsenal bottled the league. Arsenal. I mean, how does it feel to be Arsenal right now? How do you feel about Vicario scoring a goal? Mate, I'll be over the moon. I'll be over the moon if that happened. What was I saying? So yeah, look, Arsenal didn't win the league. I'm so happy. You know what? Like I'll do this. I'd lose to City 10 more times if it means that Arsenal aren't gonna win the league. I'll be completely honest. I just can't stand seeing Arsenal happy. Can't. What I am gonna say is that it was an absolute pathetic pitch invasion from the City fans. I mean, it really was. It it was so bad. Oh my gosh. Um. Yeah. So guys, keep the comments coming. Keep the comments coming. Keep asking questions if you guys want. And I can react to a couple of them. It's good to see. It's good to see a couple of people here. I'm just seeing here. I mean, Beer to Andy and Yugun. We are playing Thursday Europa League match and Monday match next season. What do you mean we are playing Thursday Europa League match? Oh yeah, we're playing Europa League match, yes, on Thursdays, and we're gonna be having probably Mondays and either Sunday and Tuesday or Monday. Either Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're gonna have games. But guys, let me ask you guys a question. Going into this new season, how do Tottenham step it up? How do Tottenham step up their game? Because let's be completely honest, we need another left back. We need another striker, or we have to have a striker. We need another midfielder, a 6. So, and we can't. There's no way, and we all know we want to have 3 marquee signings in each position. In terms of, I'd love to get a marquee signing for the 6, a marquee signing for the striker, and a marquee signing for the left back. Or maybe not left back, but let's be honest, we aren't going to do it. We aren't going to do it. It's just us. Let's be completely honest. Big up to Jim, just the guy who loves Spurs. Big up to yourself, Jim. Hopefully you're having a great day, mate. And thank you so much for joining the channel. For commenting, really appreciate it, mate. So let's be honest. We really need to improve. We can't have 10 games which we're on fire, and then towards the end of the season we're just flopping. We're just flopping. How? How is it possible? How? It's just inconsistent. And that's what Ange is going to bring to the team. He's put up a list of players that he's going to sell in the summer. And I'm going to read them out to you now. He put up a list, which is, it's scary in a way. It's scary in a way because I don't think we're going to get rid of all of them. And it's scary because I think it's so unrealistic. The amount of I'm just seeing now Ryan Sessegnon's first goal for Tottenham. It's so unrealistic how many players we can get rid of. And the players are as follows. The players are as follows. Spurs are prepared to let the likes of Foster, Lo Celso, Hojberg, Rodon, Spence, Reguilon, Sessegnon, Davis, Emerson, and Donley, Gill, and Solomon all go. And obviously, if any sort of right offers come in for Richie, Bissouma, and Skipp, they could also leave. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got 12 players there who Tottenham are looking to offload. Let's go over together and see how many players Tottenham are actually going to offload. Forster, they're not going to offload Forster. Lo Celso, I think they will. Lo Celso, Hojberg, Rodon, Spence, Reguilon, Sessegnon. I don't think Davis is going to leave. I don't think Emerson's going to leave. I think Ndombele's going to leave. And I don't think Solomon's going to leave. I think 7 players out of those 12 are going to leave. That's personally my opinion. Big up Jim. Big up Jim. Josh, I'm convinced most of our incomings will be in early, and our outgoings will be gone this summer. And should have told them they can go. They're not in his plans. They can go. They're not in his plans. Yeah, no. I totally understand, but it's just, I don't know. I just can't see all 12 players leave. I really can't. Now, out of Richie, Bissouma, and Skipp, I'd be happy to offload Bissouma and Skipp. Obviously, Skipp, he does give us that that homegrown criteria that we do need. But nevertheless, I wouldn't say no. I really wouldn't say no at all. Honestly. Sorry, lads. All right. Now, we just got latest news in regard to a couple of these transfers that's just come in. Jacob Ramsey. But Aston Villa's valuation of the player is likely to be too high for Tottenham. Now, who is Jacob Ramsey? What position does he play? And is he worth it? And how much do you think he'll be cost? Well, according to Transfer Market, Jacob Ramsey, his main position is an attacking midfielder. He can play as a central midfielder or on the left, in terms of the left midfielder. He is valued right now at around 40 mil, 42 mil to be exact. He is in England, under 21. And this season, he's scored 1 goal and 1 assist, 16 appearances, starting 21% of his games. And he has goal participation 3%. Now, they will have to cut their losses on some. Just get them out the door. 100%. I want them out. I want them out. 100%. I think every single player there that I mentioned, by the way, I want them gone. I don't see a reason why we need them. Hojberg does have interest from around like 5 clubs, apparently like Italy, Germany, Spain, I think. But like Forster, I don't think we need to get rid of him. There's really no need to get rid of him. Lo Celso got to go. Hojberg got to go. Rodon got to go. Spence got to go. Reguilon, time's up. Sessegnon, get out of here. Davis, I wouldn't sell him. Emerson got to go. And Donley got to go. Gill got to go. And Solomon is just, it's just harsh. Why are you saying Solomon? I really don't get it. Why people are saying Solomon. I know people might say I've got an agenda towards him, but I just don't understand why we're saying Solomon. Makes no sense to me. He's been injured all season. Let the guy have another chance. Give the guy another chance. He offers something completely different and something unique off the bench. But yeah. So now I'm a big fan of Spurs. Big up to yourself. Yves at Spurs home and away. Yeah, once again, if you guys not yet subscribed to the YouTube channel, make sure to drop a subscription. It's completely free. And we're edging closer to that 2K mark. All right. Now, let me quickly just do this. I know that I've been speaking lately about my type of signings that I want to sign in January, or sorry, in the summer. We've not seen him to say stay or go, 100%. But if we've not seen him, then why do we need to sell him? We haven't seen him. Let the Kings have another season. Now, for my number 6 coming in for the incoming, I've got kind of like a tier list on the number 6 that I'm interested in. So number 1, personally for me, is Paulinho from Fulham. I think I'm checking right now how much he's cost. I personally would get him. I think he's wonderful. And the way he moves with the ball is just amazing. He just is amazing. Now the question is, how much is he going to cost? Let's be honest. How much is he going to cost? That's what everyone's asking. Well, I agree. One more season, 100%. João Paulinho, the Fulham defensive midfielder, plays for Portugal. He is 28 years of age. He's a defensive midfielder, and right now he costs around 55 mil, which personally I think he will go up to around 60 to 65 million pounds. So if we get, for example, Paulinho, yeah, hypothetically, we get Paulinho, okay, which let's say we spend 65 M's on him, okay, then we go get a Vlahovic, yeah. I'm talking about what I would like as my transfer window. And so we start with 65 mil. Dusan Vlahovic, he's gonna cost around 75 mil. Okay. Let's say we get them. Okay. Let's say big up to Wayne Bono's in here. I'd keep Solomon and Werner. We need a striker, midfielder, backup keeper, backup fullbacks, especially if Royale's going. 100%. Now, let's say we also get, okay, let's say we also get, who's that left back? Let's say we get this guy. I wouldn't say no to him. I wouldn't say no to him. If we get, and he's very versatile as well, if we get Hincapi, who can play left back, he's worth 35 mil. So we do plus, let's say, he's worth, let's say, 40 mil. Yeah. Plus, let's say we get a keeper. Let's say we get a keeper. Well, not necessarily. We don't necessarily need a keeper. Okay. And say we add the 17 mil of what's his name of Timo Werner. So 17 mil. We would have spent 197 million pounds. But this is what it gets you. It gets you. I'm even going to build it for you in a lineup builder because we all love that. Our team could be looking at this next season if we pay everything, if we spend 197 million correctly. Yeah. Romero. Then we have Van de Ven. And let's say we have here Udogie / Hincapi. Okay. 6, we have Paulina. Who remembers Paulinho? Who remembers him? The OG Paulinho. Who remembers him? The OG Paulinho. Or was it Paulinho? Paulinho, I think it was. Barcelona afterwards. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Well, I remember I sold Dada then as well. Jesus. All these Bentaleb. Oh, tell me you don't remember him. Bentaleb, flipping hell. Oh my days, Bentaleb. With Stambuli as well. This is what our team could look like if we spend our money correctly. I'm just gonna look at it in an attacking sense, so it's easier to understand. Hang on. Trust me, it's worth it, lads, to give it a wait. This is what our team could look like. That. Now, I want to know all your thoughts in the comments now. Be up to Idan side of it. Hopefully you're doing well, my guy. Comedy Spurs, that's been the UEL. We need to buy a backup winger, yes. Idan, I'm gonna sign you, mate. Tell me, what is wrong with this team? This is what 197 million pounds gets you in the summer. We have Vicario in goal, solid, with a back four of Romero, with Porro, Romero, Van der Ven and Udogie. Just in case Udogie gets injured, don't you worry about it. Oh, damn it. Please save. Oh, my days, it didn't even save. But point is that if Josh Vicario. Oh, okay, so the team would look like this. Vicario in goal. Right back would be Pedro Porro. Centre back would be Romero, Mickey van der Ven on the left. Then you'd have left back, you'd have Udogie, but you'd have Hincapi as a backup. Hincapi's been unbelievable. In that CDM role, you'll have Paulinho with Pape, Matar, Sarr, and James Maddison in the midfield. On the right, you'd have Kulusevski. On the left, you would have paid for Timo Werner 17 mil, but you'd have Sonny starting. And up front, you would have Vlahovic. That is a team that is serious and wants to compete. Genuinely. That is a team that is serious and wants to compete. No doubt about it. Unless you want to go for a little cheaper option. If you want to go for a cheaper option, you can go for you can go for Frank Kessié, who's worth around 20 mil right now. If you want someone who's more experienced, you could go for Joshua Kimmich, who's worth 60 mil right now. But Joshua Kimmich is 29 years old, so prime is prime. So you can see that there's a lot of ways we can improve this team, but it only works if Daniel Levy spends his money. If he spends his money, we will compete next season, and we can compete next season if he spends his money. But I highly doubt it. I highly doubt he's even going to spend his money. The only one I do not like is Kulu on the left or on the right. We need an upgrade to the left. I think I like Kulu though, through the middle. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you. But problem with me with the Kulusevski is he needs to improve his game. I feel like he has a lot of positivity in the way he plays, but he lacks a lot. He lacks a lot of stuff. I will be sending out the StreamYard now, as usual. We do send it out. And guys who wants to join, more than welcome to join. Click the link down below. Guys, please subscribe to the channel. It helps us so much. You don't understand how much it helps us. So people who can subscribe, please do. I posted a link as well on Instagram. If anyone wants to join, more than welcome to. You know what to do. Click the link. The right, sorry, Josh. No, all good, all good. I understood. Don't you worry. So yeah, you can see how we are trying to improve this team. We are trying to improve this team. It will work if Ange gets backed and if and if the players trust him. Plus, I think Levy will spend Josh. Look. How long have we been saying this? That Levy will spend. We've been saying this season after season. Don't you worry. Yeah. Levy's gonna spend. Levy's gonna this. Levy's gonna do that. He's done nada. He's done nothing. What he has done, and I'm gonna give credit to him, is he's built our team into a giant, into a beast of a business club. We have no issues with FFP. We will barely have any, thanks to Daniel Levy. He's done an exceptional job in terms of FFP. He's done an exceptional job. I think he's one of the best owners in terms of making a business. Josh, be positive, have faith, my friend. Yeah, 100% have faith. And I'm going to go as far as to say I think we're going to compete really, really highly and to the maximum in the Europa League. I think we're going to go far in the Europa League. I think the Premier League is going to become a season where we're going to have a lot of ups and downs in the Premier League. We're going to have many highs, many lows, but I truly back Ange. I really think he's going to transform this team into a beast of a team. We're going to fight again. We're going to compete again. We're going to qualify for Champions League again. And we're just going to go back to the Tottenham that we used to be. You know, in the 90s where we won stuff. Not now in the 2000s where we can barely scrape a Champions League finish. The players show it in their heart. Pedro Porro scoring absolute wonders. Kulusevski Every time he puts that shirt on, doesn't matter if he loses the ball, if he scores an own goal, for example, or if he does a foul in a stupid place. Kulusevski always puts his 100% into games. He always does. Same thing goes with Pedro Porro. Same thing goes with Romero. Same thing goes with Sonny. They always put in 100%. Can't say it's this about every single player. Can't say it's about every single player at all. What I can say is that the players that are coming in now, such as Dragusin, Johnson this season, Maddison this season, Van der Ven this season, Vicario this season, they have been massive additions. They've been huge additions to this team. Whether fans like the players or not, they have been huge additions. But something that was a bit bizarre that I saw is that, well, we kind of gave the season fan award or whatever you want to call it to Mickey Van der Ven. Now, a couple complaints went out there in big up Jim. Okay, I have to go. Thanks, Josh. Catch you next time, mate. Big up Jim. Thank you so much for joining. Really appreciate it, mate. I thought Pedro Porro had an outstanding season. I think it's such a shame that he didn't win this Player Season award. I thought it was phenomenal, and he deserves it. Hannah, I'll send you it on now. I think he 100% deserves it. But we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk to a good friend of mine. We're gonna see what he thinks. Let's see what my guy thinks, because he's a very interesting lad. Good kid as well. Very good kid. Knows what he's talking about. Unfortunately for him, he's a Chelsea fan, so bit of a stinker there. Oh no, Hannah, we don't need to talk about the game, by the way, Hannah. We can just talk about general news, by the way. You don't have to talk specifically about the game. Are we gonna go for Nusa? I think right now it's hard to tell. It really is hard to tell. I'm not too sure if we're gonna go for Nusa, if we're gonna go for Tony, if we're gonna go for Solanke. We're linked with so many people. Of course, Lixum, yes, you can join. The link is here for people who do want to join. I'll pin it into the chat. Hannah, I do see you in the back, so I will add you in just 1 second. Let me just pin this for the chat. Guys, make sure to smash the subscribe button whilst you're at it as well. Please, it helps us truly a lot. And yes, no, of course you don't have to show your face at all. You don't need to show your face at all. We're gonna bring Hannah into the chat. Yes, Hannah, what's happening, mate?
Yes, Josh. No, I'm good. You good?
All good. Good to have you on the channel first time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
If
man.
you not,
Thanks for having me.
if you all good. If you don't know who Hannah is, Hannah runs a brilliant YouTube channel. Talks about literally, from what I understand, it's everything. You go also about cricket and stuff like that. It's coach's corner. Does a lot of detailed analysis, which is brilliant. So guys, I will put the link in the description as well to go subscribe to Hannah. But Hannah, what's up? What are you saying?
I just wanna speak about I won't be like rival. I'll be objective.
Yeah,
This one time.
don't worry. You can say whatever you
Your
want, mate.
your forward situation. What's going on there? Because Son, since
Hmm.
I think his contract is up soon.
Yeah.
Richarlison, Werner. Are you going to extend him? What's going on with your forwards, man? Because
Look, I tell you what. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have no idea. I think we need to sell. We need to sell. We need to sell one of them if we're going to bring someone in. Because we have just tried out Dejan Kulusevski in that striker role last game, and I tell you what, he looked very good. He looked unbelievable. So I think first of all we need to sell Richie if we do want to progress in the striking hunt. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna have to see. But look, lads, if you don't know, Hanno is he is a Chelsea fan, so it's only right if we have a little quick discussion about Chelsea. No, I mean, um, I think right now it's it's the end of the season. It's fair to say you've been on a roller coaster with Chelsea. Um, what's the plan for the summer?
Plan for the summer, first and foremost, if I was in charge, get rid of the directors. But the club's plan this summer is first they are going to review Potter's season, which I think they will agree to let him stay, especially based off that he has got in Europe. But if
Yeah.
United win the FA Cup somehow, some way, United win the FA Cup, then of course that is a bit of a change of plans because then we only get a conference. Um, but no, I think clearing out some of the dead wood, like your Mudricks, like your Sterlings, who I don't think want to be at the club anymore. Um, and then making a decision on some players that have played really well this season for us.
Mhm.
Conor Gallagher, Trevor Chalobah towards the end. Who else is there? Robert Sanchez is also up there after what Petrovic has done this season. We just signed him last summer, and Petrovic, a youngster, well, young in terms of goalkeeping age, and
Yeah.
inexperienced, um, has had a good season since he came in.
Hmm.
So what? So there are some key decisions to be made on some players, but yeah, step first
Do you
is
think Tottenham are going to get Conor Gallagher?
um if it was anyone but Ange managing you, then I would. But I think an Ange calling Conor Gallagher will thrive because looking at Ange's system, it's this rock and roll football type thing, up and down, and that
Yeah.
is Conor Gallagher. Um, so yeah, I think that's the thing. If there was a club I would want him to go to, it would be Palace because I would because they're not competing really with us or our rivals. I think him and Palace, the relationship, let him go
Mhm.
to Palace or even West Ham. West Ham can do with him. Um, so yeah, but Tottenham and Ange, I don't think so. I don't want to see him go there, but if you pay me 60 mil, 60 50 mil, then maybe my mind can be changed. If you know what I mean. Like
Yeah.
a couple of 50s, 60, 65, pushing
I
it.
tell you what, I think you're pushing it there with a 65. I think I personally wouldn't pay more than 50, 45, 50 for Conor Gallagher. Um,
Yeah, well,
I think
sure.
he's a great player. I think he's a good player. I think he suits Tottenham so like a glove. He suits Tottenham so nicely, but just not. Don't think he's worth the 50 mil. But look, Hanno, last
And I
question for
think
me. Yeah.
on Gallagher, I think the smart choice for him will be not to say I don't want to go because he's got a year left on his contract. So if he goes, um, so if he says no, he won't be leaving this summer, and we don't offer him a new contract, then yeah, he leaves.
Mhm.
leaves on free and can choose wherever he goes, basically. So yeah,
You know what?
uh,
Dan from the Hotspur Hood. Big up to Dan.
yeah.
By the way, me and Dan, I watch a lot of his live streams, and look, number one, guys, you should go check out Hotspur Hood. He's brilliant, and look, I think Dan and I sometimes disagree on a couple of things regarding Tottenham, but at the end of the day, we just want to make the team better, and I I think in regards to this, where I said 50 mil is the maximum I'd pay for Conor Gallagher, I think like I agree here with what Dan. I understand Dan's point here with saying 35. I completely understand his point, but what I understand even more, I might not agree. What I understand even more is this comment he made, that four of our up front are not good enough, and I'll get onto that in a second. But Hanno, last question for me to you is next season, what is the aim for Chelsea Football Club?
Um, if we are in the Europa League, or I want to win the Europa League. Go on, win it with every time we've been in it, we've won it. So 3-time champion sounds good. Um,
Fair enough.
so,
Yep.
and then get me, oh yeah, get me Europe, get me Champions League football. So yeah,
Mhm.
but I need to go quickly. So yeah,
Big
but
up,
yeah,
Hanno.
I
Thank you
mean,
so much for coming
but,
on. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Love, Hanno. Big up to Hanno. Um, right. I want to get also the comments involved in this one because it's a bit, it's harsh. It's harsh. Which you know me, Dan. By the way, it's completely free to say anything you want. It's very harsh, but I agree at the end of the day. If this is what you're saying, then I completely agree with you. Son, let's be honest, guys. Come on, he's not good enough. He really isn't. He's past his best, and if this season he doesn't have a good season, got to get rid of him. Son, Kulusevski, Johnson, and I don't. But sorry, Dan, if you can write the four, I don't, because I don't know if you're meaning Kulusevski and Richie, if you're meaning Timo Werner in there. So if you could just write which the front four you're talking about, then I could properly analyze that. But I think going into this transfer market, we need. I'm not saying we will. I'm saying we need to make 2, 3 marquee signings in order to push off. The push off with Ange, 2, 3 marquee signings, and that's good enough. Um, Ale, the way you join is by coming onto YouTube, and that it's in the comment section in the YouTube. It's completely in the YouTube. What do you mean I'm talking? Yes, Steve, if you can explain to me what do you mean, then I'd appreciate it. But yeah, let's continue until I get some more context to what Steve is saying. So now that we finished with the season, I want to give a couple rankings out of 10. And by the way, if I say a 3 or a 5, then just understand where I'm coming from. Tottenham Hotspur finishing 5th this season. For me, I thought they were going to finish 8th, 7th, 8th, 7th. Seventh is I thought seventh was amazing. I'll be honest. I thought seventh was insane. Now, transfers, in terms of how effective our transfers have been, if I had to give that a ranking from 1 to 10, for me, it'd be an 8, even a 9. Our transfers have been so effective, it's been crazy. The only one that takes it down is, well, surprisingly, I know it's a bit weird, but surprisingly, James Maddison, because he's just been off form ever since he got injured. He's been off form since he's got injured. Don't let's not try sugarcoat it. He's been off form since then. Kulu, Werner, Johnson, Solomon, Richarlison. None of them good enough. If you want to challenge, okay. I think. Okay, Solomon. I think it's unfair to say he's not good enough. We haven't given him a chance. He's been injured. When he has been on the field, he has shown some good promises. He's been injured for the whole season basically, so it's unfair on him. Richarlison, I'm debating. Because how do I say this? If we get 60 mil for him, selling him. But I think Richarlison, he's our only striker at the club, so we can't get rid of him. He's our only striker at the club. Johnson, he's terrible, but he's a development player. He's not supposed to be good right now. He really isn't. He is a transfer that we made, like similar to like the Gill transfer, Bryan Gill. Similar to like the Pape signing, where it's for the future. It's not supposed to be for now. It's working out now perfectly because Pape's been amazing. Ben Johnson's got his chances. Werner, I think he suits the system so well. I don't think he's not good enough. And I think Kulu, I can understand if you say he's not good enough. I can understand. But lads, look, that is really it for the live stream today. Hopefully you did enjoy it. Make sure to smash the subscribe button on the way out. It's been a pleasure sharing the full season with you guys on this platform, Spurs Live. If you've not yet checked us out on Instagram, go check us out. We're just closing on a 22,000